You know the days you feel like you're spinning your wheels? Imagine trying to finish a project, write a blog post, or just get work done. For me, the clock ticks forward. My stomach tells me it's already time for lunch and I have nothing to show for my work. The harder I try, the more stuck I get. That was my morning today until I realized I had to change my perspective. I wouldn't tell a friend to keep pushing through frustration, so why was I doing it to myself? My unbiased, non-frustrated self had the clear answer. Why the heck am I not taking my own advice? And I finally did. I became unstuck and I found my flow. I'm excited to tell you about it and how you can apply a simple principle to your sticky moments too. Find the full transcript and more resources for physician moms at inspiredmommds.com/42. You're listening to Inspired Mom MDs with host Cindy Van Prague, helping physician moms take back control and prioritize what matters most so they thrive in private practice and at home. Hi there, and thank you for joining me today. Forgive my scratchy throat. I have some kind of cold. This morning I was working. I was stuck with writing. I had a great topic. I loved it actually. But I spent 2 hours just making an outline for my writing project rather than just completing the dang thing in that 2 hours. Many days, it's like I'm striding down this smooth path to productivity with my writing. Other days are like slogging through mud to make any progress. And on those days, I tend to keep pushing my brain in a direction it clearly refuses to go, which is right through a mud puddle. There are so many ways to get stuck, right? Maybe indecision slows down time, examining all the possibilities but not making a choice. Or perfectionism takes over and makes things more complicated than necessary. Why is trying so hard sometimes counterproductive? I think it's not that trying doesn't work. It could also be trying the wrong thing at the wrong moment. The wrong moment is when you're not in flow and you're struggling or spending energy without results, spinning your wheels. It's as though the brain wants to go a different direction than you're pushing it to go. This is what was happening this morning. I was seated at my desk. I was following my routine schedule. I have Thursday mornings blocked out on my calendar just for writing with coffee. These mornings usually work pretty well because I'm able to get my full night's sleep and the work stress is behind me, and it's my writing block. So as I sat there doing everything but putting sentences together, I kept pushing. And as the minutes passed, I got more and more frustrated until I finally acknowledged the problem. And I knew just the answer. If I'm just getting more irritated, stop. If I haven't written any original thought in over an hour, stop. But this is my writing block and I don't have another time for a while and I have to get a wait. Stop. Stop trying so hard and shift gears. This reminds me of quicksand. Though thankfully the movies aren't entirely accurate, by the way. Humans don't drown in quicksand when they struggle, but they do get very, very stuck. The answer for quicksand is to chill out and make these small movements with your feet or legs and wiggle out the space around them. And it takes a lot of work to get yourself out. One could even lay back and distribute your weight more evenly to sink less. I stopped to fact check this one on Britannica, but I digress. I realized this morning that pushing myself down an unproductive path was only making things worse, so I stopped. Well, what do you do instead? Give yourself a strategic pause and do literally anything else. If it's a household project you're stuck on, change rooms. If it's a work project, switch tasks. And if it's writing like me today, you can close that tab on your computer and open a new one and write on a new topic. That's what I did. I have yet to return to the original project, and that's okay because I'm still moving forward. To stop the struggle doesn't mean to stop being productive with your time. Maybe something else gets done and it frees up your schedule for later. Or just take a break and grab some water, stretch, or pet your dog or cat. This may be all it takes. Then come back to that project or work later with this renewed energy, and you can get it done in probably half the time. I know I'm looking forward to that. So next time you're spinning your wheels, remember, sometimes pushing harder isn't the answer. If it helps, remember the quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. So stop struggling. Instead, acknowledge not being in the flow at that moment and give yourself permission to shift gears. Do something else, whether different work or that short break. You'll be surprised how often the fresh perspective and renewed energy will help you tackle the project when you return. Don't forget to join me next week for another dose of support and inspiration. I'll give you a heads up, the topic is overthinking, which is kind of funny that is the topic that had me stumped this morning. Until then, take care of yourselves and take care of those who matter most. It's time to take control and thrive. Thank you for tuning in to Inspired Mom MDs. Please share with other physician moms and leave a review if you found value from this podcast.